Hello, my name is Hannah, and today we are building a house in Britechester. I think this may be my first ever Britechester build on my channel. I have built in Britechester before, I promise. I don't just ignore this world. I have built in it before, but I think this may be the first one that I have built and made a video out of it. Now, feel free to prove me wrong. I would actually find that really funny because sometimes I say things and I'm so sure of them, and then it's just actually, you built one on September 7th. But I think there's only 3 builds or 3 lots in which you can build on. But honestly, I don't remember any of them. Or any times that I built on them. There's these 2, this one and then the one next to it. They're the same lot, just right next to each other. And then there's one other house. So those are really all that you've got. And also, you're welcome that I bulldozed both of the lots. Obviously, the one that I built on, that's quite obvious. But I just, while I was building it, I did not want to look at the other one, so I bulldozed it as well. So then I just was not influenced by the 3-story mess that was originally there. We got rid of that one. We don't need to look at that. And so then I built this that's a little shorter. I think it's short wall height, I believe. I don't ever build with anything else. Well, sometimes I do, but most of the time I build with short wall height, and so it's a bit shorter. It's not as excessive. I understand that what they were going for is what's behind the camera currently is 3-story houses, but the fake ones look so much better than the real ones. I'm very sorry, your build was not cute. So we replaced it with this. They're more standalone-ish houses, which I understand that's not really what you would go for in a European, more I think a UK style house. I think that's what they were going for when they were going with Britechester. So standalone houses would be very expensive, but there's not really a way to make that in The Sims in this world specifically, as there is a ginormous pond with a fountain in between the 2 lots. So there's not really anything you can do about that issue. So you kind of just have to make a standalone house, and just a tall building just there is really weird looking. So we made it a smaller and 2 stories instead of 3. And also I covered in moss. This time, I know I said this before. I don't remember. Let's see if I can remember how to say remember, correctly. That would be good. But I know one time, I think it was a bigger house. I don't remember. But I said that half the time when I cover my houses in moss, it's because I think they look ugly. This is an exception. I am proud to announce this house is not ugly before you put the moss on it. So that's really good. I don't remember what house that I was building in which I said that, but I do remember saying it. So, my memory has started to work again, apparently, which is honestly very good, because sometimes I can't even remember what I built the day before, which I'm glad I did. I did do this 2 days ago, I think. It was recently. That's when I did it. You can see, my memory in action right there. But I did remember slight parts of it, so that's very good. And I remember that it was not ugly, even though I could really just check. There's probably a good 12 seconds of it in this recording in which I can see it without moss. But, I didn't check. I am not watching me build this at all. I am literally staring at my microphone. Inside, I literally just stare around my desk. I'm just oh, very nice wall right there. It's a good staring point, because there's not really anything I could watch myself build. I just don't all the time. Sometimes I do, but not all the time. But on today's story, it's more of a topic of discussion, less a story, because it didn't happen in the past. It's happening currently, which sometimes my topics are. But I think about mid-July last year, I think a lot of people went through this too. I was very much so wanting to cut a majority of my hair off. Now, I don't think I've ever talked about my hair length, but if you saw my the banner for my channel about a month ago, and it had the sim that I had made of myself in the thing, it's no longer that, so you can't go check it. But I have fairly long hair, normal long hair, not long hair, but long hair, no one's gonna understand what I'm talking about, but I have long hair, and I've had long hair for a majority of my life since I grew it out when I was 4. So I was very in the mood to cut off like most of my hair. I wanted like short, like around my ears, point short, and then I wanted to like style that, not like just like full on like just cut it off and leave it like straight, not like that. I feel like I would look really dumb in that kind of hairstyle, but like some people can pull it off. I just cannot pull off dead straight hair. It's not a thing I can do. I don't know how to do that. But I just wanted to cut off a majority of my hair, and I didn't. I kept it long because I was very scared to go to school with very little hair, so I didn't do it. And I've been wanting to do that since July of last year until like January of this year, and then I was like, fine, I'm not gonna cut my hair, we'll just like move on. And then about 2-3 weeks ago, I got in like the inspiration to cut my hair up to my shoulders, which is less hair to cut off than last time I wanted to cut my hair, but it's still just like a good, I'd say, I don't know, 10 inches of hair that I would be cutting off, and I just really want to do it. I have this weekend, I could go to, the hair place. What are those places called? I have literally no idea. A hair place is why I called it that, because I have no clue. It's just a hair place. You cut your hair, a hair cutter? Whatever. We're moving on from that. But I may do it. We'll see. But I also may get too scared too, because I do have to go to school, and if I don't like it, then I'm gonna have to go to school and deal with the people there, and that's not fun ever. That's not even fun when you have nothing to be made fun of. Yeah, that's probably not correct, but like, it's just not fun. So you just like, I don't know. We're unsure over here, but I may. I said this last time when I thought I was gonna cut my hair like even further. But I've had long hair for so long, I just want to cut it all off. Like, it's so much, like, in the morning, I spend, like, a good 4 minutes brushing through my hair. That's because it's thick, and it gets tangled very, very easily. But I just don't want to do that. Like, if it was much shorter, I wouldn't have to deal with that. Also, I use, like a bunch of, like, shampoo and conditioner in my hair because I have so much hair. Like, what am I supposed to do? Like, it's gonna always be thick. Like, I understand that. But, like, if it, like, was, like, less than half of what, like, the length it is now, it'd be so much easier to maintain. I may do it. We'll see. You'll see me in like a week and I'll be like, I didn't do it. Yeah, I feel like that's gonna happen. But we're getting to the end of the video, so it's almost screenshots time. So I hope you enjoyed my hair story or, topic. I guess subscribe if you liked my hair talk, fun things. But I post a new video every day of the week, so you can watch another video tomorrow. Bye!